Let's grow together, you and me. It's the digitally integrated art lab, let's see. Can you feel the vibe? Group, we feel it, oh yeah. Building dreams worldwide. Group, we're building, oh yeah. Got AI tools at your fingertips. Learn to market, design and script. From Canva tricks to Etsy flair, DCT takes you everywhere. Who's ready to thrive? Group, we're ready, oh yeah. Let's bring our goals alive. We'll do it, oh yeah. DCT, where the magic starts. Turning passions into works of art. Empowered minds, success in sight. We're shining bright all day, all night. Who's got the mindset strong? Group, we got it, oh yeah. Who's been dreaming all along? Group, we dreamed it, oh yeah. Time to soar, don't wait too long. We're flying, oh yeah. Live shifts of every Friday night, answering questions, keeping it tight. Community strong, we all belong. Here in DCT, we can't go wrong. Who's here to create? Group, we're here now, oh yeah. Let's innovate, collaborate together, oh yeah. DCT, it's the place to be for digipreneurs just like you and me. Lift your voice, let's shout and sing. At DCT we do big things. DCT, where creativity sets you free. Let's grow together, you and me. It's the digitally integrated art lab, let's see. Can you feel the vibe? Group, we feel it, oh yeah. Building dreams worldwide. Group, we're building, oh yeah. Got AI tools at your fingertips. Learn to market, design and script. From Canva tricks to Etsy flair, DCT takes you everywhere. Who's ready to thrive? Group, we're ready, oh yeah. Let's bring our goals alive. We'll do it, oh yeah. DCT, where the magic starts. Turning passions into works of art. Empowered minds, success in sight. We're shining bright all day, all night. Who's got the mindset strong? Group, we got it, oh yeah. Who's been dreaming all along? Group, we dreamed it, oh yeah. Time to soar, don't wait too long. We're flying, oh yeah. Live shifts of every Friday night, answering questions, keeping it tight. Community strong, we all belong. Here in DCT, we can't go wrong. Who's here to create? Group, we're here now, oh yeah. Let's innovate, collaborate together, oh yeah. DCT, it's the place to be for digipreneurs just like you and me. Lift your voice, let's shout and sing. At DCT we do big things.
All right, welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Misha Bazemore, and I am in here to talk to you about freeing your art. Yes, I am here to talk to you guys about freeing your art. A lot of you have a ton of art already created, you got it generated, but it's just chilling in some old dusty folder. I want to help you guys free the art today. All right. Before we get started, I want to do a check-in. How are you guys doing? Let me know how you're doing in the chat. Give me a one, between a 1 and a 5. 5 being great, 1 being not so well, and those of us that are 5s, what we're going to do, those of us that are 4s and 5s, 3s, 4s and 5s, what we're going to do is reach back to the 1s and 2s, and we're going to talk to them. All right. So hey everybody. Hey, 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 hey. Yes, yes, yes. So get in here, get in here, get in here because I want to help you guys free the art tonight. All right. I am currently streaming live on both my Facebook platforms, my personal page, my business page, and also here live on YouTube. All right. If you guys have questions, then consider joining me here on YouTube. To join me on YouTube, what you want to do is come over to Coco Twins on YT when you head over to YouTube. And I'm just looking for it right now. Make sure I get this to you guys so that way you can see me on YouTube. All right. Let's see here. And join me on YouTube. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, let's do this. Join me on YouTube here. And also, you can catch the replay on YouTube. So if you are on YouTube, oh, one wrong, y'all. Join me on, just hide this one and then show you this one. All right. There you go. So join me on YouTube at Coco Twins on YT. Coco Twins on YT. All right. I'm going to head back to the chat and say hey to some people. Hey to the Black Pregnancy. That is her handle on YouTube. Jackie Brown, Angela, Charlotte, Juanita, Janice, Rita, Katrina, Olivia, the residentially fashioned DIYs, Barbara, Marcel, Cassandra, Coach Dean, Angela. Hey, everybody. Hey, 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 hey. So I'm glad you guys were able to join today. I'm going to jump right into this and just share my screen because I want you guys to get these nuggets. All right. Those of you that aren't doing well tonight, I pray that you have a better evening after sitting on this live with me. All right. I'm going to go ahead and let's do this. I'm going to hide this and replace the share with a tab. How about a tab, y'all? There it is. So now the screen is bigger. And I'm also going to turn off the caption. So I'm going to hide the caption. All right. If you guys are ready, go ahead and give me a 1 in the chat. I want to make sure you guys are ready to go. Give me a 1 in the chat if you are ready to learn how to free your art. You've already created the art. Now it's time to free it. Let's talk about it. Give me a 1 in the chat if you are ready to talk about it. All right. So while I'm waiting on that, I'm going to go ahead and head over to my presentation. So you already made the art. Now, let it pay you back. Your folders are stacked with beautiful AI generated art. You've got styles, vibes, and moods just sitting there, just waiting. But here's the truth. That art is more than just something to look at. It's a solution. It can solve real problems for real people if you know how to position it. Let's talk about how to turn your creativity into cash by offering it as value, not just as decoration. All right. You guys know I have been just hot and heavy on this whole positioning. What do you have to offer as a solution to someone's pain point? Because I need you guys to understand that that is how you make sales. That is how you make money from what you create. Not simply because it's cute, not simply because it's a decoration, but because it serves a purpose. It can help somebody with something. And we're going to talk about the art today. So bundle it, sell it, repeat, right? All right, I'm gonna say this one more time. Let me start again for the people in the back. Let's do this again. Bundle it, sell it, put it on repeat. Create themed collections. Pull out your best pieces and put them into themed collections like Bold Women, Healing Energy, and Moody Magic, and sell them as digital downloads. Solve a pain point. You know the pain point you solve for people? You give them their time back. Designers, content creators, and entrepreneurs don't have time to create art from scratch. You're giving them the plug and play visuals. All right. You're also able to not only give them plug and play visuals, but say, for instance, somebody wanted a unique style of art created because you already know how to use ChatGPT, because you already know how to use Midjourney and Ideogram. You can create those things for them. Not everybody wants to learn how to use AI. Not everybody knows how to use AI. Not everybody even cares about AI, but you do. You have the skills. You possess the skills to be able to generate art and do it fairly quickly. So time, that's what you're solving. And put it everywhere. Put that on everything, right? You know how they talk about the hot sauce. Put that on everything, right? Put it on Etsy. Put it on Gumroad. Put it on a site called SendOwl. Yes, SendOwl. I'm going to go ahead and just introduce you guys to SendOwl really quickly. And you can take some time to check it out for yourself later on. But SendOwl is, if I were working with somebody, I would tell them to use Etsy as a lead magnet. What do I mean by using Etsy as a lead magnet? Don't use Etsy as your bread and butter. Etsy is a lead magnet where you bring people over to Etsy. Etsy brings people over to you, and then you move them over to your platform where you have more control. Those of you that are creating prompt guides, you may have experienced Etsy taking your prompt guides down, even when you say you have the art, right? If you find that happening to you, then that's a sign to pivot, not to fight with Etsy, because that's Etsy's home. Etsy can do whatever it wants to do. That's Etsy's home. But you can build a home on your own platform. So I'm going to replace it so you guys can see it on a site called SendOwl. SendOwl is like one of the, like I said, if I were talking to anybody about creating a site, it would be SendOwl, not necessarily Beacons, not necessarily StanStore, but SendOwl, because the platform is built for digital selling. It's built for that. It's an all-in-one digital commerce platform. So you create, you connect, you collect. All right. You have easy automated product delivery. So this is why I like SendOwl, unlike StanStore and Beacons. Say, for instance, you wanted to edit your art. Say, for instance, you wanted to add to your art or to any digital download product. You do it once in SendOwl, it will send out everybody that has purchased it, it will send out an email letting them know about the notification. You can't do that in Etsy. You can't do that in Beacons. But it's an automation built inside of SendOwl. All right. Those of you that are in DCT, we're going to be talking about SendOwl because I want you guys to know this. All right. I want you guys to know about this platform. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and go back into our presentation and go to the next slide. So put that art on stuff. Choose your products. Use print on demand to turn your art into t-shirts, mugs, notebooks, or wall prints. Set up your store. You don't have to set it up from scratch. There are sites like Printful, Redbubble, Zazzle, Art of Wear. There are a ton of print on demand sites. And if you want to figure it out, you don't have to go buy a list. No. I'm going to show you guys how to get the list on ChatGPT. So I'm going to go ahead and replace my screen and head into ChatGPT. And we're going to say this: ChatGPT, please give me a list of print on demand companies. Right? ChatGPT is going to give you the companies. You don't have to buy the list. All right. So Printful, Printify, Teespring, Zazzle, Redbubble, TeePublic, SPod, POD for books and journals, Amazon, Lulu, Fine Art, Society 6, Guten, Gelato, Applique, Teapop, Shine On, Awkward Styles, right? Now, you guys know about the tariffs, and a lot of you are trying to pivot, right? You can ask ChatGPT, or you say this, now, please give me a list of print on demand companies located in the US. Send it through. ChatGPT is going to reach out there and find US-based print-on-demand companies. So that way you can use these shops. You guys know I always talk about Applique. I always talk about Applique. All right? Hold on, y'all. I got to sneeze. No, I don't. It just went away. Okay, so you guys know I always talk about Applique, right? So Applique, Awkward Style, Shine On, Teespring, Zazzle, Custom Cat. All right. So when you're looking for these print-on-demand sites, you don't have to buy a list. Use ChatGPT. Now you could do this. Now I need you to give me a side-by-side comparison based on let's see here, based on, I don't know, costs. Gonna go ahead and send it through, see what it gives me, a search in the web, and now it's gonna give me, there it is, Printful, subscription fee, Printify, subscription fees, Spreadshirt print on demand, free to use, pay per order, Guten, Applique, free to use, pay per order, Awkward Styles, right? So you can do this. You don't have to go out there buying any lists, not anymore. You could use ChatGPT. All right. Let me head back to the presentation and keep going. All right. So we're going to go ahead and replace the screen and go back here. All right. So set up your store, right? Printful, Redbubble, Zazzle, Guten. All right. Solve a pain point. Expression. That's the pain point. People want to be able to see themselves. They want a reflection of them. So people are searching for products that reflect who they are. Your art gives them a way to feel seen, represented, and inspired. Let them wear your vibe, right? Let them wear the vibe you created. Here's the next thing. Sell the secret sauce. Package your prompts. If you've got prompts that get strong, consistent results, sell them. Target your audience. Target your audience. Your audience could be creatives, educators, and business owners that want shortcuts that work. Solve pain points. Pain points could be like creative blocks, tech overwhelm, or just not knowing what to say when they get over to a site like Midjourney, right? They don't want to have to figure it out from scratch. You're saving them hours, and people buy back their time. So position as tools, not simply as a prompt guide, but position it as a tool that can help them get over creative block, tech overwhelm, and what to say when they don't know what to say. All right. Position your prompts as tools that unlock fast, repeatable, creative results. I'm going to go ahead and take you guys into Midjourney, and go ahead and give me a 1 in the chat if you have tried Midjourney's version 7, the update. I'm just curious to see who has tried Midjourney, the update. And I'm going to go ahead and go into my Midjourney and show you guys that I have been playing around in Midjourney. All right. So one of the things that I do in Midjourney is I don't only work with the prompt, But I also work with style reference codes, profile codes, all types of codes to create art. To create art. Then what do I do with what I create? I offer it. And how do I offer it? I offer the secret sauce. But I do mine a little differently when I offer the secret sauce. So when I offer the secret sauce, I offer prompt-based templates that can take a person from one prompt to a lifetime of prompts. So not only are we doing it with ChatGPT, but we're also doing it with Midjourney. So these are all ChatGPT base prompts. These base prompts are instructions for ChatGPT. So what happens is you take the instructions that I give to you in the prompt-based template, you upload it or you paste it into ChatGPT. It will perform a task like no other. It's not like copy and pasting from a prompt guide. And just today, we just released Midjourney prompt kits. So the Midjourney prompt kits, they work, you get the base prompt, you get the profile code, you get the style reference code, you get the version we use, you get the aspect ratio we use. It's plug and play. But you also get a ChatGPT prompt that will help you generate multiple prompts. So that way you can be a generating just queen or king. So you don't have to try to figure out what to create. You can have ChatGPT figure it out for you. All right. Those of you that are part of DCT Fundamentals, I gave you guys access to the entire shop here. And right now, these are all the prompt templates that we have for ChatGPT over here, prompt-based templates that can take you from one prompt to millions of prompts. And then when I go back and show you guys the Midjourney vault that we're building out, we're building out the Midjourney prompt as well to get you guys ready to use Midjourney. All right. Now, I'm going to take you into ChatGPT because I want to show you something else in ChatGPT that you can do. All right. So I'm going to share my screen, my ChatGPT screen. Did you guys know in ChatGPT, this is a Midjourney image. I brought the Midjourney image into ChatGPT and I said, please convert this into a coloring page with thick, bold outlines and make it easy to color. It did it. Then I said, create a character reference sheet. It did it. All right. Yeah. Then I went, this is something else that I did. This is Midjourney. I'm going to go into Midjourney and show you guys this. And then I'm going to talk about why I did what I did with that and with Midjourney. Then in Midjourney, what I did in Midjourney, I took one prompt that I sourced from the Creative Brown Girl. Then I reworked the prompt to be able to get images like these. And this is not something that's easy to do with African American images. All right. Now, what can I do with this art? I can turn this art into stickers. I can turn this art into cover designs. I can turn this art into all types of things, reference images, because people can build mood boards from the art that you give to them. What do I mean by mood boards? This is Midjourney. I'm speaking Midjourney now. So when you go into the personalization, so replace the screen. When you go into the personalization tool here in Midjourney, you can build out mood boards that have special codes. So when you select it and say use profile, you get a special code up here that no one else has, which makes what you have over in Midjourney valuable because nobody else has the code unless you release the code. All right. So that is one of the things that makes your prompts magical because you can help people create art in a way that a simple prompt could not. When you learn how to position what you have as a solution to someone's pain point and not just simply giving them a prompt, but giving them a tool to help them create art easier. Let's go to the next page. So offer, make it personal art. Start with base art. Take your base as a foundation. All right. Customize elements. Offer custom versions, skin tone, hairstyle, backgrounds, and moods. You'll solve representation. People want to see themselves in the art they buy. Package as products, sell them as personalized gifts, avatars, or wall art. Your custom touch fills a gap they can't get from stock images or generic designs. You make them feel visible. You also give them tools that will help them create videos. I kid you not. You can take your AI art and convert it into a video. And I'm just going to take you guys to take you over to my vault here in Sora. So right now, what you hear me doing, or what I'm talking about right now, is stacking your AI tools. Stacking your AI tools. So right here in Sora, I took one image and I turned it into a video. This image was generated in Midjourney or in ChatGPT. This image was created in Midjourney. You know, you got to pick. She looks kind of crazy. You pick what you want and you go with it. All right. But you got to practice the tool in order to be able to use it. All right. You got to practice it. All right. This is how I'm looking at y'all right now. Y'all that got all that art inside of your inside of your folders and you're not using it. This is me for real side-eyeing you, saying to myself, if I could go and just snatch up all your creativity and use it for myself, I totally will. I totally would. Because you guys are extremely talented, but you don't know how to position what you have, so you don't see the value in what you have to offer. All right. Go ahead and go back to Gamma. So turn art into digital goodies. So what could you turn it into? You could turn it into affirmation cards. Right now, what I'm working on is creating. I hope y'all ready for this. DCT Accelerator. I hope y'all ready for this because y'all told me to turn up the heat. And I don't know if y'all ready for me to turn up the heat, but I'll be bringing over AI agents. I've already talked to you guys about that. But I'll also be bringing over tools to help you create your own, apps and websites using an AI tool. What can an app do? It can create affirmation cards so people can flip through them. Yeah, so people can flip through them. So you can transform your art into beautiful cards with inspiring messages. You can create planners, create stunning planner pages that make organization beautiful. Stickers and coloring pages. Package your art as digital stickers or printable coloring pages. I'm going to go into, see if I can get into it. Let's see here, because I didn't want to have a whole bunch of screens open. So I'm going to get to this one and then go. Uh-oh, y'all. All right. You can create personalized stickers. Let me share my screen. Those of you that don't know you could do this, I want to introduce this to you today. There's my sneeze. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Okay. So say, for instance, you get an image of a beautiful couple. Did you guys know in ChatGPT, you can turn them into a digital illustration? You can turn them into Pixar. You can turn them into Muppets. You can turn them into whatever you want to turn them into. That, knowing how to do this, will get you into the space of personalization. And if you are on Etsy, then you know personalization sells on Etsy. I'm going to go ahead and find the other. Let me get back into ChatGPT, and I want to find the other one that I wanted to share with you guys. So that it must be in this one, and I'm going to share my screen shortly. Let me know in the chat if you guys have any questions, and I'll do my best to help. All right. There it is. I found it. So I'm going to go ahead and replace my screen and go to this image. This image was generated in Midjourney. I told ChatGPT to create a character reference sheet. What's a character reference sheet? This is a character reference sheet where you can take that one image and create consistent images. Y'all want to know how I did that? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Give me a 1 in the chat if y'all want to know how I took that one image in Midjourney and created a character reference sheet, because now I have consistent images. I could take this over into Canva and use Magic Grab to have several different images with different facial expressions. All right. Estelle, what did you say here? Let me see what you said. Let me spotlight it. They said used AI-generated images to create custom commercials for small businesses. I have also created avatars for members of the Design Collective website, as well as affirmation card packs as gifts. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I'm going to close out of this, and I'm going to tell you guys how I got it. So you guys can, you guys here on YouTube, you can watch the replay and grab the information from the replay. DCT, I'll drop this inside of the community. All right. And I'm going to talk about DCT fundamentals at the end for anybody that's interested. So this is what I said. Can you create a character reference page of the subject in this picture? I need 6 images on the page featuring the subject with different facial expressions, but I'm not sure what facial expressions to choose. This is for the people that don't know what to choose. You know you want to do something, but you can't quite put your finger on what it is you want to do. So this is what you can do. You can ask ChatGPT to help you. So I asked ChatGPT, can you ask me up to 3 follow-up questions one at a time to help me decide? Please provide 3 detailed examples for each question that you ask to help me understand and answer any questions that you ask. Then based on my output, you are to generate the character reference page using an aspect ratio of 16:9. ChatGPT said, bet. I got you, sis. I got you. Perfect. Let's start with the first question to help you choose the right expressions for your character. So what vibe or mood do you want this character to give off in general? So I'm using ChatGPT as my assistant in building out this character reference page instead of trying to figure it out. All right. So I chose 1. I want it to be confident and bold. Expressions might include a smirk, raised eyebrow with a direct stare, playful wink. Think boss energy, unbothered, always in control. Great if the character is meant to stand out and lead others. Keep in mind, it's going to ask me 3, or it asks me 3 follow-up questions. What kind of roles or situations do you see this character in most? I selected 3. I see this character being used as everyday cool, a lifestyle star. They're out and about giving soft life or fashion girl vibes. Caught in real moments. Expressions might include selfie smirk, caught off guard, laugh, laid back confidence. Third and final question. How much variety do you want in the emotions shown? I said, give me a wide range, big mood shifts. Shows everything from cool to goofy, dramatic or emotional. The expressions, laughing out loud, sassy face, frustrated, shocked, done. I'm just done face, and joy. And then it said, here are the 6 expressions that I'll give you. The boss smirk. I wouldn't have thought to say that. playful wink, side eye sass, laughing out loud, seriously, big joy, happy glow. It gave me the image. It gave me the image. Now I have 6 images. I didn't have to run ChatGPT or 6 prompts. I didn't have to tell ChatGPT to create 6 images consecutively, one after the other. I created a character reference sheet. I hope you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. I really hope you're picking up what I'm putting down. You don't have to do this thing one at a time. I just gave you your time back. I just gave you a lot of time back. All right. So I said, great job. Now I want a sticker pack. Shout out to Misha Nicole for talking to us about sticker packs. So great job. Now I want to create a sticker pack featuring 6 stickers that complement this reference sheet, but I'm unsure, still unsure, about what types of stickers to include. I would like them to feature inspirational word art. Can you ask me up to 3 follow-up questions, one at a time, to help me decide? Please provide 3 detailed examples to help me understand and answer any questions that you ask. So again, it took me on a journey of asking me 3 questions. And one is, what kind of message do you want your audience to feel when they use these stickers? I said I want it to feel real and relatable. Focus is honest emotions, attitude, and everyday realness. Examples: not today, sis. Energy protected. Doing my best. Number 2, do you want the word art to feel like it's coming from the character, her voice, about the character, or for the person using the sticker? These are things you wouldn't even care to ask. You wouldn't even think to ask yourself. What voice do I want it to use? I told it to give me for the user, encouraging them. These inspire or affirm the person who uses or shares the sticker, because you want to make people feel seen and heard. So the examples: you're that girl. Protect your peace. Protect your peace at all costs, sis. Done and still growing. So it gave me that angle. Third question: what kind of visual vibe do you want the word art to give off? You want it to be bold and graphic, handwritten and expressive, playful and stylish. I said, give me 3, playful and stylish. It said, all right, bet. All right, I got you on your listen to me. Your 6 stickers, sis. I got stuck on that. I'm giving you your 6 stickers, sis, right? So there it is. It gave me my 6 stickers. This energy ain't free. Not today, sis. Still that girl. Drama-free zone. Still that girl, doing my best. I can download this and drop it into ChatGPT or into Canva. And I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how you can separate it using Canva, how you can pull it apart. So let me go ahead and replace my screen and go into Canva. So I'm going to show you guys how I would upload it. So create a design, upload from files, grab the sticker page. It'll bring it in, use a new design, custom size, create new design. All right. Now it's going to bring it in. Now I could come over here to edit. Come over here to Magic Grab. Magic Grab does require a paid subscription to Canva. But if you're an educator or you have a child in the house, go ahead and cop that free version of Canva. All right. So I'm going to select Magic Grab. And I'm going to select the sticker. Grab it. All right. Let's do that one more time for the people in the back. Select the image, select edit, select Magic Grab, tap on it. I'm just going to do them all, see what it does. Grab, see if it does it all in one sitting. Hopefully it does. No, it didn't do it all in one sitting, but it did remove it from the background. So I may even do something like this. Duplicate, shift it up, move it down, duplicate. So I don't have to go through using the Magic Grab over and over again. All right, so now I have the stickers. Now when I'm ready to change the stickers, I can change the color of the sticker. I can select it, select edit, come over here to, let's see here. Where is it at? I can go through the filters, change the colors that way. I can also go to duotone, there it is, and I can change it that way. All right. All right. I'm going to go ahead and head back into ChatGPT because I'm not done with y'all yet. I'm not done with y'all yet. All right. Let's see here. There it is. All right. I ain't done with y'all yet. Anybody that's new to the Coco Twins, Misha Bay's More DCT experience, I ain't through with you yet. All right. Now, because I liked what it created, I said, great job. Now I need you to reverse engineer our conversation and your actions into a set of system instructions. This will help me create a chatbot that can develop a character reference sheet based on an image that I upload and generate complimentary stickers. Can you write the system instructions for me? However, before you do that, please ask me 3 follow-up questions to ensure that the instructions align with my expectations. Please ask only one question at a time, and for each question, please provide 3 detailed examples. When I scroll down, now I have system instructions that I can take over into ChatGPT to create a chatbot to do the very same thing that I just did. So I don't have to, this is rinse and repeat. Then what can I do with these instructions? Anybody in the chat, tell me, what can I do with these instructions? Not just creating a GPT, but what else can I do with these instructions? What else can I do with these instructions? Anybody, I want to see if anybody has been doing this. You say, when Misha gets started, you have to push back from the table. When Misha gets started, you have to push back from the table and loosen your belt. We stay full in DCT. And then who says this? Who said this? Janice said, let me go to Janice. She said, hope your pens are moving fast. Yeah. And this is my light work. This is my light work. This is light work for me. Ebook? Nah. A GPT? Nah. Create a guide? You could do those things, but I'm talking about something else right here within ChatGPT. You can come down here or come over here to projects and create a project. New project, sticker builder, create the project, add instructions, paste the instructions right there. Paste the instructions right there. So then you could say create, or you can upload an image and have it create the, what is it? The character reference sheet and then the stickers for you. Yep. My goal, even though I'm shifting into AI agents and into building apps and different things like that, my goal is to make ChatGPT. I want you guys to master ChatGPT before you go into apps, before you go into creating GPTs, before you get into another space. I want you guys to master ChatGPT and learn how to learn how to use it forward and backwards. That is my goal, to help you guys make ChatGPT seem just like, oh, this is nothing, baby. You can give me anything and I can reverse engineer that thing. You can give me anything and I can turn it into a document. I can turn it into a script for a video. I can turn it into an ebook. I can turn it into a guide. I can turn it into a journal. Yeah. I want you guys to learn how to rock this thing back and forth. All right. Not just come over, ask it a basic question and then try to move on that basic question. Nah. If you do come over to ChatGPT and you do ask it a basic question, don't just be basic with it. Do what you guys, what I kept showing you guys that I did here, which is, go here. which is this. Anytime you ask ChatGPT anything, can you ask me follow-up questions? And because you may not know how to answer the question because you're new to the space of digital illustrations. I've been doing this for a very long time. I've been designing since Lord have mercy, since 1994. So I'm not new to this. I'm true to this game. I've been in the digital download space for 3 decades. All right. So there are some things that I understand when ChatGPT asks questions. There are things that I understand because of my experience, and nothing can trump experience. You can't even buy experience. Well, you can if you hire somebody, right? But nothing trumps experience. You just nothing does, right? So those of you that have experience in whatever it is you're bringing to the table, yeah, go ahead and understand that you are the value. Your experience, you can buy experience. All right. So anytime you ask it any questions, it could be a generic question while you're trying to learn how to talk to ChatGPT. You can ask it to ask you follow-up questions, one at a time. That is key. Do not forget that part. Have it ask you questions one at a time. So that way it builds upon the next question will be based on the answer to your previous question. Do not, if you work with a GPT, if you use a set of system instructions or ChatGPT prompts that hits you with all the questions at once, tell it, nah, babe, slow down. Ask me one question at a time. And as a matter of fact, because I'm new to this, I may not know how to answer this question. So please provide 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, however many you want, detailed examples to help you understand and answer any questions that it asks. Now, this won't just help you. This won't just help you talk to ChatGPT. It'll help you learn ChatGPT because you will learn how it thinks when you ask it to give you examples of the answers it would give, right? So you're not only are you getting something from ChatGPT, but you're also learning something while in ChatGPT. Y'all got it? Y'all got it? Y'all got it? Y'all got it? All right, good. All right. We're going to head back into Gamma because I ain't done with y'all yet. So I'm going to replace the screen and go into Gamma. All right. So stickers and coloring pages, right? You guys saw me. So I showed you guys stickers. I showed you coloring pages. Excuse me, affirmation cards, planners, right? Let's go ahead and go to the next slide. And this is what I need y'all to stop doing asaptually. Asaptually. I need y'all to stop doing this. All right? I need you to stop waiting for the perfect moment because it ain't coming. That thing you're holding on to, launch it and tweak it later. Your 80% is somebody's 100%. And also note this. 80% gives you room to play and grow. You don't want to try to perfect something because if you try to perfect it and you put it out there and you call yourself making it perfect, then where's the room to grow? Where's the room to learn? Where's the room to make mistakes and use those as lessons learned? You box yourself out of growth when you search for perfection. Plus, perfection is not even attainable. So while you're sitting up there trying to grasp at something that is not attainable, there are people out here who are not even as half as good as you are. But because they understand implementation and execution, they just smoke you at every turn because they understand that the powers in implementation and execution. All right. Number 2, stop giving it all away. Even though it may seem like I'm giving stuff away, y'all keep in mind, I got 30 years of experience. So give a sample, not the full plate. So baby, this is a sample. This and those of you that are in DCT, this is a sample. Go ahead and let them know in the chat. This is a sample. This is a sample of Misha. So don't give away the full plate. Give away the sample. Because the one thing that I have not told you is how to position it for yourself, what to do for yourself. I have not taken your pain point and mixed it around in this 30 plus years of experience and gave you an output based on where you are right now. And then talk to you about mindset. So this is just a sample. Freebies should lead to paid offers. So I'm going to put it out there. If y'all want to get closer to the 30 years of experience, then join DCT. All right? Join DCT. Then, if you like what you see in DCT Fundamentals, join DCT Accelerator. If you're happy with DCT Accelerator, then baby, I just put something out in DCT Accelerator, and this has been this has been on me for a while, and I put it out in DCT. And let's see here, where's it at? Did I put it up here? Oh. All right, here it is. I'm going to go ahead and share this with y'all. So this is the next level in DCT. There's a moment in business no one talks about enough. Not the beginning where you're hustling to be seen. Not the peak where the money flows and the followers grow, but the middle. That moment where everything works and still something feels off. You've built something powerful. People trust you. You've helped a lot of folks, and still you're shrinking inside the thing you made. Not because it's failing, but because you've outgrown it. Here's what I see happening with high capacity creators. Yes, baby, I'll be working with high capacity creators. And I know y'all gonna have me running on 6,000, right? So the high capacity creators who are finally telling the truth to themselves. They've outgrown their own brand, the offers. They've even outgrown the audience. I want to talk to those people. You created this version of your business from survival, strategy, and straight up brilliance. But now you're bored or boxed in or both. And you're wondering if it's too late to shift, and it's not. You've got vision fog, not because you lack clarity, but because you've never had the space to speak the next thing out loud. You don't need another download. You don't need you need a mirror. Someone who can hear the thread under the chaos and help you name what's next. That's what I'm doing. You need a mirror. You don't want another formula, you want alignment. You're done downloading other people's 7-step systems. What you're craving now is a structure that fits who you are now, not who you were 3 years ago. You know you're meant for more, but you're tired of building it alone. You've carried your business on your back, and you can keep doing that, but part of you knows the next version of your work isn't supposed to be built in a vacuum. If this is hitting, I've got space for a few private intensives. I'm only doing 5 people this year. Five of y'all this year. Not coaching, not a course, just me and you mapping what's next with no pressure to perform and no hiding behind strategy. So, of course, I released this to DCT Fundamentals and DCT Accelerator first. All right. So, yeah, this thing has levels to it. And I want you guys to know that I get it. I get what it's like to start a business for those of you that are in that weird space right now. I get what it's like to be in that space where you're like, oh, I got to move out of this thing. You know, I can't continue to speak to beginners. I can't continue to speak to intermediate people. I need to speak to people who are willing to pay me 10 grand for an hour of my time. That's who I want to talk to. I want to talk to the person who has seen mid 5 figures, upper 5 figures in their business in a year, and they're ready to tap into 6 figures. That's the person I want to talk to, because it is not easy. It is not easy getting out of that space and getting to the next space when you're playing it small, when you're playing it safe. And you need somebody that can mirror, that can see what you're going through and use what they know and reframe it for you. All right. All right. Number 3, of the things I need you to stop doing. Creating just a post. Y'all creating just a post. Though your content is gorgeous, but you're not leading anybody anywhere. You don't have any call to action. You just got pretty posts. No call to action, no curiosity, no intrigue, just a post. Likes don't pay bills. Create with intention. Make products that solve problems. Number 4 of the things I need you to stop doing. You don't need to master 10 platforms. Use what works. If ChatGPT works for you, great. If you don't want to get into AI agents, great. If you don't want to make apps, great. If you want to just learn how to use ChatGPT and master that, perfect. Pick one thing, master it. Build upon that, stack your tools. And the last thing I need for overthinkers unite. Give me an O in the chat if you're an overthinker. This is for you. This is for you. Give me an O in the chat if you are an overthinker. Give me an O in the chat. I know some of y'all are overthinkers. Don't be scared. Go ahead. Tell your truth. Overthinkers, put the O in the chat. The O. It's right there. You see the button. Put the O in the chat. Don't be scared. Put that O in the chat. Put the O in the chat. All right? Put the O in the chat. All right? Nobody wants to put the, okay, Olivia. All right. So let me share this with you guys. In order to get to the next level, you have to be honest with yourself, and you can't be afraid to be honest out loud. Being honest out loud helps you tap into spaces that you didn't even know existed simply because you opened your mouth. And guess what? Closed mouths don't get fed. All right. So you overthink everything. This is what I need you to stop doing. Stop overthinking it. Someone out there needs what you've already made. Yep. They need it. Even if it was created in Midjourney version 5, even if it was created in DALL-E, the legacy designer or legacy art generator in ChatGPT, they still need it. Even if you created it in Canva last year, they still need it. So stop stalling and start sharing. All right. Now, this is for my 40 and up people. This isn't just a side hustle. This is a legacy. We're not chasing likes. We're not chasing the algorithm. We're not chasing followers. We're not worried about who don't like what we do. We don't worry about who got something negative to say. We let them have their human experience. Their human experience is not our responsibility to manage. We're building a legacy. We're building something that your family can benefit from. We're building a service, a solution for someone else's pain point. We're healing, a form of representation and value. Those of you that are like me, that may be Gen X or maybe older, right? You're baby boomer. You remember it was a time when you could go to when you went to the store and you wanted a brown baby doll. You ain't see not near brown baby doll on the shelf, right? And when I got into this space, I had the opportunity to speak to a creator. And I asked them, I said, why don't you ever create anything that represents represents African-American people? They said, because I didn't think y'all wanted it. I said, but did you ask? They said, no. So that was one of the reasons why I started Coco Twins. I got tired of asking for representation. So why ask for something I can create myself? And since I am an artist by birth, my DNA remembered that art runs in the family. My grandfather on my father's side was a popular muralist in Detroit. Some of his art still stands on still sits on some of the older buildings. My father, an incredible artist that can draw people like nobody's business with charcoal and paper. My mother, an incredible crocheter. Her mother, my grandmother, that's how she ate. She ate off her crochet, right? Even my mother, she's now part of DCT and Accelerator, and she's teaching people how to use AI in crocheting. She's going to be teaching you guys. She's already got started, but she's going to be showing you guys how you can create patterns using AI, and then how to look at them and understand them and rewrite them, and then actually implement and execute on what you create. All right. So I know favor is not fair in this creative space. So why would I continue to ask someone to create something that looks like me when I could do it myself? And guess what? In the space of AI, y'all can do it too. You ain't got to wait for somebody like me to draw it for you. You ain't got to go beg for inclusion. You ain't, no, create it yourself and put it out there. All right. So keep this in mind. You're not here to go viral. We're going higher. We're going to vibrate higher than viral. Yeah, we're going to vibrate higher than viral. We're going legacy. You're here to build something that outlives trends, something your family can benefit from. And when you're building legacy, guess what happens with the algorithm? You stop chasing the algorithm and the algorithm starts chasing you. That's how I've been able to build my platforms. On Facebook, I have, on my personal page, I have 225,000 followers. On my business page, I have 80,000. On TikTok, I have 30,000. On YouTube, I have 5,000, right? Yeah. And guess what? Your art is more than art. It's a service, a solution, a form of healing, a form of helping Gen X people and baby boomers see themselves, because guess what? We didn't get to see ourselves growing up. A form of representation, a shortcut for someone else's problem. So no, you don't need to be rich. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to take what you've already made and start offering it like the value it really is. All right. All right. Now, if you guys want more tools, like what I got on my website, then you can head over to Coco Twins and grab it, where I have the ChatGPT prompt guide templates, Midjourney prompt kits. I got them all over there to help you guys. I'm going to go over into DCT fundamentals to show you guys what we have over there as well. All right. And I also want to show you how Coach Ty, utilizes her AI art and how she stacks the AI tools. So, yep, share. And one.
Hi, I'm Nia. Let me tell you about DCT, an AI Solutions for Creatives community. DCT is a straightforward program designed to help you build and scale your digital business. It cuts through the noise, offering clear, actionable steps and real tools you can use today. With DCT, you get practical guidance on using AI and digital tools to boost your creative projects. No hype, just honest support to help you grow your online presence. Check it out and see how DCT can streamline your journey to success.
Yeah, that was AI generated. AI generated art, AI generated script, AI generated video. Let's go to this one.
Hey there, welcome to the DCT community. We're so excited to have you here. Let's take a quick look inside your classroom so you know exactly where to start and what's waiting for you. First up, head to New Members Start Here to get grounded. From there, you'll unlock the DCT fundamentals, marketing materials, and meet your support team. We've got replays for accountability sessions, Fridays live Q&As, and Sunday community meetups, so you never miss a moment. Explore tools like ChatGPT, Midjourney, Canva, Ideogram, and 11 Labs. They're all in here. Plus, you'll find modules on YouTube, Etsy, TikTok, and even self-publishing. We also cover mindset, affiliate marketing, digital products, PLR content, and so much more. It's all organized right here in your Skool classroom. Scroll through, click into what excites you, and start learning today. This is your space to grow, build, and thrive. And we're here every step of the way.
All right. Sorry for sniffling, y'all. I thought I was on mute. My allergies are on 2,000 right now. All right. So, and I got my Benadryl drip behind my curtain here. So once I come off this live, I'll be on the Benadryl drip. All right. So Estelle, can prompts from Midjourney be tweaked for use on other AI platforms like ChatGPT? Yes. 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 But you don't, like what Janet said, you don't need the code at the end for Midjourney like you do in Midjourney. So the code at the end are the parameters. You don't need the parameters that say dash, AR, aspect ratio. You know, you don't need those. All right. So yes, you can repurpose them. All right. Now, last part. This is a bonus. I want to show you guys one last thing you could do with the art that you generate. But I'm going to introduce you guys to a different AI art generator. All right. Some of you may already know it. Some of you may not know it. It is called ideogram. It is called ideogram. All right. And if you want to create your own unique mock-ups in Canva, you can use an ideogram. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Ideogram. There we go. So right now, this is funny. It has the strap around her neck. That's crazy. That's crazy work right there. But you can create images like this, so that way you can create mock-ups. All right. So we got this one. I'm going to go ahead and head into Canva. And let me get it all squared away for you guys. And let me upload it. Let me get it into here for you. Okay, and custom size and create a design. All right, let's do resize. I'm gonna go ahead and do the work. Let you guys see me doing the work. Replace the screen, Canva. There we go. I want it to be 2000 by 2000. The reason why I want it to be 2000 by 2000 is if I decided to offer this mock-up, I want to make sure that I'll have it a nice mock-up for Etsy. That's where I put my Canva mock-ups. So I'm going to go ahead and resize this design. Now I'm going to select edit with the design selected. I'm going to select edit. Now I'm going to come down here to apps and I'm going to select mock-ups. I'm going to come up here where it says create a mock-up template. I'm going to tap it. You see the crown? Anytime you see the crown, that means you have to have the paid version of Canva in order to use this tool, or the educational version. So watch what it does. It's going to turn that image into a mock-up. So guess what y'all can start doing today? Yeah, I hope somebody decides to start making some money from what I'm showing you right now. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and click this and confirm. And look what I got. A Canva mock-up. Or, yeah, we're in Canva. A mock-up. So now I can come over to my uploads and I can grab one of the images and drag and drop it right into the bag. Yep. And if I detach it, I got it keeps popping in there. There we go. I got a mock-up. You can do that with wall art, with whatever you want to do it with, right? Go ahead and create your art in your preferred generator and create mock-ups. Then what you could do is go over to Etsy. And I'm going to share my Etsy screen. So let's do this. Replace the screen with Etsy. This is my Etsy shop. All right. Those of you that are new to the Coco Twins, DCT, Misha Bazemore experience, Coco Twins is a 5-star rated Etsy shop, 44,000 sales, and a star seller. When I scroll down, you can see that I have mock-ups and I sell the mock-ups. You can sell the mock-ups too. All right. When we do our market research, we're going to go ahead and say Canva mock-ups. Are people searching for them? Yeah, they are. We're going to go into Canva mock-ups, and then we can see here that people are selling Canva mock-ups. What we're going to do with our market research, we're going to go over to all filters, We're going to go down to digital products, digital downloads. We're going to select star seller as well. Congratulations to all star sellers for the month of April, but we ain't looking for y'all. I'm going to go ahead and come up to the URL, and where I see the word star, I'm going to replace it with the word best. And what it's going to do is change out the filter. So let me do this so you guys can see it. Let's see, replace screen, window. There we go. So right up here, I'm going to replace star with the word best. It's going to change out star seller. I'm going to hit enter. Bestsellers. Now I see all the bestsellers over here in Canva. Using Everbee, and Everbee has a free option, but keep this in mind. I want you guys to put this under your hair wraps, under your bonnets, under your wave caps, and in your back pockets. Anytime you're using an app, application, app, whatever, anytime you're using it and it has a free option, it's going to come with some huge limitations. So once you master the free and you find yourself running to those limitations, it means it's time to pivot to the paid model. So I'm going to go ahead and go into product analytics, and I am going to sort by monthly revenue. And it jumped out. And it's a good thing it jumped out too. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen because this is crazy. See, stop sharing and go into Canva. There we go. All right, we're back. Yeah, y'all see this? All right, y'all see? Do you this is 1 month. 1 month of being on Etsy. Not 1 month of being on Etsy, but 1 month worth of revenue on Etsy. Y'all see that? You see that? That says $41,000. $41,000 in a month. $15,000, right? I'm going to go ahead and go over to conversion rates to see what is converting well. And let's go ahead and look at, this is 9 months old. This one is 4 months old. Let's see what they got. That's a wall art guide. This one is, let's see, listing age. Trying to find something that's fairly young. Let's see, 4 months, 24 months, 16, 4, 7. I like to look for things that are 6 months and younger when doing my market research. All right, 5 months, 304. I didn't mean to go there, y'all. Go back here. Colorful frame, view on Etsy. Look at the colorful, $8. Just so people can show their wall art. Oh, it's not showing. Let me go here. And then flip into it. There we go. All right. All right. So where is my gamma? There we go. All right. So that is my presentation for tonight. I hope I inspired some people to stop overthinking, to stop giving everything away, to stop chasing the algorithm or viral or trying to get likes, and you start building a legacy. All right. Now, if you guys have any questions, you can come over to YouTube and you can ask your questions there on the replay. If you are in DCT fundamentals and you have questions, then I want you guys to do this. I want you to share my screen, replace the screen. I want you to come over to the community and I want you to ask your question. Ask your question. All right? Ask your question. And those of you that are interested in joining DCT fundamentals, then the link to be able to do that, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the chat. Send it. Dr. Reese D. Misha, how do you keep all these things in your head? I don't. Literally, this is a different version of myself. This is not even the everyday me. It's like when the camera turns on or when I have to serve my community, a totally different version of myself comes out. So I just let it flow. I allow there we go. I allow the gift to use me. And like my 101-year-old, she'll be 101 in June. My 101-year-old grandmother says, favor ain't fair. And she said, baby, you don't even know what you got. And I still don't. But she said, I see it. And you remind me more of myself than I've ever seen in anybody else. So when a 101-year-old woman who still doesn't have any cognitive issues, still gets up and walks around the house, still travels because she's traveling to, I can't remember, I think it's Florida in next month, and still teaches, oh yeah, favor ain't fair, because I got access to that. I got access to an incredible father-in-law. I have an incredible family. I have my nephew's son, Jaleel, is on here. And if you guys don't understand how gifted the family is, Selects Digital, that should give you an idea. That should give you an idea. His DNA remembered, just like my DNA remembered, that we're great artists. Not only is he one of the best AI art generators, but brother knows how to draw that stuff by hand. He knows how to draw by hand. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. So let the gift use you. Don't be afraid of the gift. And once you find your alignment, like Stephanie said yesterday, those of you that were on a call, you don't jump into rabbit holes. You get your rest, and it's less chaotic. Once you find your alignment, you'll understand that you do not need to do the things that I said don't do. You don't need to master 10,000 things. Pick one, just one. And in this space and time with AI, one is more than enough. All right. So y'all be easy. And if anytime I can help you, please let me know. And I'll do the